What's going on? None. Stabilizer. There we go. Like the performance those actors gave. And a plot. Am I mute? No, I'm good. Blockbuster shit. Greetings, fellow geeks and gamers and sleeps today. We're going to be doing some art today. I don't even know what I'm going to be drawing. I just haven't done art in a little bit. So we're going to get into it. I don't have a whole lot of a plan. I just felt like art's a good thing to do today. So we're going to keep the music playing the whole time. Oop, that's not what I wanted. Turn the music up for you guys. Alright. I didn't make sure that everything was playing where you guys can hear me. Yes and yes. Beautiful. Maybe I do some more corgi art. Let's draw our boy. Let me get my palette. I need to make an actual palette of, I should probably do that, actually. Let's do that today real quick. New. I want it widescreen equivalent. Is this what I want? Yep, that's what I want. Okay. We're gonna do a real quick, is there a way I can just set a grid? Setting stalkers. Okay. Stalkers. Grids and guides is what I'm looking for. Oh, there it is. Grids and guides. Rectangle. Show guides. Grid. Show grid. Ooh, I want much bigger than that. This is what I'm looking for though, so. What if I do this at like 100? Nope, we need bigger than that. 500? There we go. That's closer to what we're looking for. Smaller? There we go. And then I want to edit. Ah, whatever. This is good enough. We don't need the bottom. I just need this. And then I'm going to load in a picture, and we're going to take the colors off of it. So we're going to just do this real quick. That way I have this in the future, and I don't have to keep loading the pictures. I can just load this palette all at once. Excuse me. Insert as reference. Okay. So this is going to be a quick, easy thing we can do just real quick. Pencil. This color. Yeah. Fill. Let me fill this. We're gonna get the dark color. Where's the square? There it is. And then the brown for the nose. Which, is that the same color? Huh. I didn't realize that was the same color. Okay, we need our grays. Yeah, we'll go gray. Bam. We're gonna grab this color. Why is it not doing it? Do I need to be on this for it to pop up? There we go. That's what I want. And then we get a white. What is going on? There we go. And then we'll do the two nose color or the tongue color at the end. And I don't care if this isn't perfect. This is just so I have this as a palette in the future. There we go. We get the nice outline of the tongue. Fill this. Okay, it worked. It's just not showing the color thing whenever I'm doing that, and I don't know why. Oh wait, we still need the square. Alright, there we go. There is the colors we need. And get the black. Channel. Corgi. Palette. Okay. File. Save as. Perfect. Oh, actually, I need to export that. I don't like that it's popping that up there. I don't want that. I don't like having my files, even if there's nothing on them, I don't like having my files pop up on screen. It's supposed to pop over on that screen. Okay. Palette created. Let's draw some corgi stuff now. Insert as reference. Yay, now we have our corgi palette coat. So we can just draw corgi stuff now. I'm gonna draw a Christmas corgi. Yeah. Wait, what coat, what layer am I on? Okay, top layer, that's fine. Okay. That's not what I wanted. Let's see. Get the black going. Minute action, how far can I move? You're a tiny dwarf. How far can I move? Okay. All right, let's get some this in here. And the time before that. Okay. I guess we're gonna do this as an open mouth, so let's do that next. Let's get our black back on here. Let me do a little little derpy teeth. Get this color back. Grab this color. We can just be lazy and do ovals. This is going to be corgi claws, so this is going to be. So let's get a red going here. Let's get a nice dark for the outline. If it went around, there are no wheels to be found. You put one in the ground last time. Let's get this brighter. And then we're going to take this. I wanted to be Sir Lancelot. Be the king's best friend. Another god gets all of the gals. Do 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 do. Think of one that is half as much fun. I've got to be the king's best friend. The god gets more than a share. Zach went live. Everyone's live. It's almost like it's Friday or something. Be the captain of the guard.
I said to my son, now what of intrigue? You're a sharp man, but you're not in the league of the Grand Vizier. Now, mother, see here, I'm gonna be the king's best friend. In a world that's rife with strife,
Man will trust in me with his wife. I'm the type that conceive. I can't. I'm the king's best friend.
cause the captain of the guard can never be bought. That weakness for the ladies is a trifling fault. There's a short lifespan for the king's best man, but while I live, I'll be the captain of the guard. I said to my son, now don't be a tool. For those who'd use your vice to play the king for a fool. He said, mother, I'll try, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm supposed
Gonna
to
be the king's best friend. I can like that siren song, but my love for her could never be wrong. I'll have to delete some of this other stuff off of here.
But defending truth and honor is his primary goal. There's a short lifespan for the king's best man, but while I live, I'll be the captain of
I'm intentionally going over here because I know someone out there is going to point it out, and I'm going to be doing wispies off of this to make this look intentionally floofy. I'm going to do the same thing with the palm down here too.
I need to be the king's best friend. Swords will cross and I may die. When I do, the ladies will cry. And on the dark day, I know just what they'll say. They'll say he was the king's best friend. Cause the captain of the guard is an honorable knight.
When you run wrong, he'll do the thing that is right. Okay, so from there, to make this look right, I'm going to take the pencil, and I'm just going to throw some of these little wispies.
I'll be the captain of the guard.
Little wispies. Little wispies to get this all poof, fluffy looking. And I'll actually do the opposite and do some wispies on the inside. No. Yes. Okay. Eraser. Let's clean some of this up. I guess the way I should have done this to erase this was to go into the layer above it, color select the red, and then erase it on that layer. But that's okay. It worked out. Nope, that's the wrong. This is what I want. There we go. Let's just do a quick fill here. Allow myself some laziness. Be Lord, he raises sight. Okay, let's hit this. He couldn't cross the wardings there. No. Oh, shit. Let's fix this.
Well, that didn't make a whole lot of sense to you or me.
Doesn't matter there.
Luckily, the stick could translate.
FDCV, tell me now there's any friends. Go to get yacht gear. Just wanna pick your brain and almost eat it, I fear. I need to turn up the tolerance. Is that what the term is? Okay. I need to put a little white frill around the ears as well, I believe. Okay, back to what we were doing. Let's get this nice lighter color in here.
attention, said the stick, 'cause he's angry at your trick. For his soul is there inside that wand. All the zombies fell down dead, started turning into zombie sludge. Nip and Tuck began a stew, or maybe zombie cordon bleu. How it tasted, you can be the judge. And
Shifty's the king of the were-rats. He has a last case of lycanthropy. All of his brothers, oh, they love a fight. Nip and Tuck, Concealer, and he.
And Shifty's the king of the were-rats. Has a slight case of lycanthropy. All of his brothers, oh, they love a fight. Nip and Tuck, Concealer, and he. All of his brothers, oh, they love a fight. Nip and Tuck,
But
Concealer, and he. Why did you roll your dice like that? Why did you roll your...
I'm being sloppy as hell.
Everyone knows that's how you get a one. I'm just explaining how to...
And I don't even care.
It's all in the wrist, you just give it a twist. Well, ignore that number I rolled. I was not warmed up and the die hit a cup.
That rolling your eye thing is getting old.
Why did you roll your dice like that? Why did you roll your eyes like that? Everyone knows that's how you get a one. Let the dice master show you how
Let's just do this. We'll do some little cheating there.
and you blow on the pips, yeah. That only works on the cubes. Icosahedrons are the bigger challenge by far, and I don't share that secret with noobs.
I'm doing this wrong, I just realized, but that's okay. We'll just fix it here.
So why did you roll your eyes like that? And how did you roll a 20 that's nat? Everyone knows that just uses up luck, and that's my face you hit when you gave it a chuck. Why did you roll your dice like that?
Can I do this? Will this work?
Your eyes like that. Everyone knows that's how you get a one. I'm just explaining.
Perfect. I need this because it lets me cheat here in a little bit to make the brown work better.
It's a serious performance.
Ah!
But serious posture and skill, there's a lot on the line. We're making an impression.
Sure. It doesn't look great, but whatever. Again, I'm not out here trying to make perfection.
I'm closing my eyes
We're out here just having fun. Ah!
and slowly I begin to sway.
I don't know what I did. That startled the hell out of me, though.
Spellbound and everything's going our way.
Do-do.
There's a bug on my face. Get it off, get it off.
Okay.
Get it off, get it off. I can feel every one of its little legs. Get it off, get it off, get it off. As professional,
I still screwed that up, but that's okay again. I don't care anymore. We're just gonna keep going. Let's get the white, finish this, clean that. Oh, shit.
just keep my face neutral and try to ignore it. Although I'm screaming inside.
Alright, so we got that. Do the white. Grab the paintbrush. Whoop. There we go. Brown. Yeah, there we go. Everyone says at me. We'll probably die. There's a bug on my face. Get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off, get it off. Did that work? Yes, it did. Do 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 do. Peace and that never ends. As they're dressed up in leather. Bop. Bop. Eraser. Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. Mm-hmm. That's better. This layer. Erase. Okay. Get the darker color. There we go. Ah! Is my tolerance too high? What was that? Why did that do that? There we go. It must have been. Perfect.
When you're watching movies, relaxing with a book, you admire the hero and you revile the crook. The hero always wins unless he's interrupted by a wicked little something.
Do 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 do.
It's a fine thing to cheer and applaud them. They're upholding the good way, be glad. But I find that the view is much better when I get to see a good man go bad. It seems heroes get tempted, but rarely do fall. That's nice for the damsel, but no fun at all for the women whose jobs are to
Lead men astray. Cersei, Delilah, Morgan Le Fay.
Cersei tried but got left on her island. Dear, I miss my wife, my dog, and my lad. Delilah failed when she cut Samson's tresses. He weakened, but the good plan went bad. A tete-a-tete with Le Fay caused a problem, 'cause it seems they were related just a tad. Arthur tried to find a final solution, and that's where a really good man went bad.
Bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, bum, ba, bum, ba.
It's more entertaining to organize a coup to overthrow a good man than a blackguard through and through. Think of the suffering justifications. Those who knew him never knew what he could do.
And copyright. Every time it plays that part, my brain's like, oh, I should have skipped the song. It doesn't actually hit me for copyright, but it does mute the VOD for a few minutes before and after that bit. Even though it's not enough for it to actually count, the bot or the AI or whatever is overly cautious about it. There's just a punishment of Lady Macbeth. Oh, I did that wrong on the outside layer there.
Was known for his honor and prowess, but ambition crowned him king and a cad. Some blame his wife, or maybe 3 little witches helped to make Macbeth a good man gone bad. Well, if he fancies a job as a hero, I should think that he's probably mad. Temptation calls him.
Did that fix it? It did. Good.
It's not too hard to make a good man gone bad. Although heroes are known to occasionally fall, they often do rally, that's no fun at all. For the women whose jobs are to lead men astray, Cersei, Delilah,
Morgan Le Fay.
Well, it's a fine thing to cheer and applaud them. They're upholding the good way, be glad. But I find that the view is much better
When I get to see a good man, get to see a good man, get to see a good man go bad. Oh, please. Do 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 do. There we go. And leave by the way you came in. Let's get this nice dark gray in here. Nope. Paintbrush. Nope. I guess we'll do the pencil. No, we won't worry about that yet. We'll do it later. It's fine. Alright, we need the black. Paintbrush. Come in. Come in through. I'm just going to cheat and do this. And we'll just do the brown on top of it. Ordered a beer. His name was Jonad. All right. No, I just need to up the size of this. Oh. The black over it. Yeah, there we go. As I put my hand right on the camera. This is every day. So their whole life chased away. Like what? We're about to ask that. What's your favorite dinosaur? Here being the Midwest. Sure.
The beams are all melting together. This country's a noxious landfill. I blasted the Nazis on Tumblr and Twitter.
Taking vomits doesn't give me a thrill.
I come home from work, sleep and go back to work. Rinse and repeat all until I'm pulling my hair out and ready for rest. Let's talk about something more chill.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Mine is the sauropod who tread on 4 miles, known as lizard-footed or hipped. And they were the giants of the dino world whose heavy steps created fossilized superhighways that can still be seen today, including one that's 100
I think I might fix the ear to be that shape. I like that better. Fun fact, it's right next near to Lee off. No, it's not.
I know that it might sound quite shocking.
But I've shamed all the dude bros I can. Dude, bro.
I'll scream the next time someone smugly.
That's when I'll settle down with a man. Poor lady. She is a very attractive woman who had an ex-husband who cheated on her. Like, what the fuck? Alright, let's back to this color. Or pet.
Did you know that Tyrannosaurus Rex, Velociraptor, Gallimimus, Triceratops, and all the other dinosaurs in the film Jurassic Park, other than the Brachiosaurus, did not actually live during the Jurassic period, but in the late Cretaceous period? And recently, researchers have calculated that DNA only has a 521-year half-life, meaning the oldest clone samples of DNA could be no more than
If you could have, if anyone's out there in my chat, if you could have one extinct dinosaur, or, well, just extinct creature, it doesn't have to be a dinosaur, like, it could be, honestly, anything that's extinct, but, if you could have one extinct animal as a pet, what would it be, and why? So it's a creature that it doesn't matter if it would be severely irresponsible to bring back to life because you're not going to put it out in the wild. It's going to be your pet, so it's going to be enclosed in your living area somehow. So we don't have to worry about, like,
clever girl. But for now, let's just talk about dino.
So like if you said, I don't know, some very dangerous carnivore, that's not going to matter so much because you know, it's not going to be out where it's carnivoring things. Where did my chat go? My chat disappeared. There we go. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't realize my chat disappeared. So if any of you guys said anything and I missed it, pipe back in. I apologize. I like how this is slowly turning into like a crazy drunk looking Santa Claus corgi. Ooh nana, what's my name? Ooh nana, what's my name? There we go. White. Wish you would nothing and yet. Try that again. White, but too much, too much. There we go. Ho, 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 ho. Alright, let's go back, do some more red outline. Dark red outline. Big ol'... Okay, back to here. Bomb was a little brat, my father told me. You'll sail the seas with the scabies, our niece. You are a little rat, but brave as can be. You've in your trivings, our niece. With a story inside. There's something to fight. There is a little rat, it's her first mate. He is a little thing that travels our words. Then she said, he is an octopus. Don't call him squid. I called octopi squid the other day while chatting with Corgi, and I felt like a fool. He didn't notice at first, but we were talking about creatures that are very intelligent, besides humans, who have a different type of intelligence than most other creatures, let's be real. I wouldn't even say we're smarter than a lot of other creatures, but we have a different type of intelligence. But octopus have a really solid understanding of the area around them, and that's what we were talking about. Some lose his penny. Do. Oh, I have something to hide. Observes our pretty sort. He's never going home. No, never again. With sweeties I roll. I've got my little sword, and here is my mask. Such silver to trade with the greedy for home. What? Did that fix it? It did. Alright, let's get our tongue pink. Meet me at the labyrinth plinth. We're gonna leave us all behind. For the best drinking you'll never find. We miss our creme de menthe. Up on friends. Yeah. I hope that this is high enough up. Alright, let's see if that fills in correctly. Not quite. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum.
As she wanders a mansion of madness, the kitchen walls bleed, and all the halls lead to a dimension of horror and sadness. She sometimes gets scared as she wanders the lair of an eccentric who's living in Innsmouth. As a mob outside swarms, Our Lady informs we'll need daggers to chop off their fins with. Agatha is brave and wise until she hears the eldritch cries of cultists. How the Dagon priest, chants of deep ones now released, or Shana wanders from the sea and warbles technically. Bring back Cthulhu to me. Oh, pour Miss Crane a cup of tea.
Ho 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 ho. Alright, let's get some dark red in here.
The butler on staff gives a terrified laugh before blithely removing his eyeballs.
Oop.
Singing begins, making worldly vows thin. No fences will save them or high walls. Agatha is brave and wise until she hears the eldritch cries of cultists. How the Dagon priest, chants of deep ones now released, or Shana wanders from the sea and warbles
Bring back Cthulhu to me. Oh, pour Miss Rain a cup of tea.
Agatha Crane is going insane as she wanders a mansion of madness.
Do 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 do. Do 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 do. No wait.
Of horror and sadness. Agatha Crane is racking her brain to turn all her horror to clues. She'll play it by ear and conquer her fear and pray that her mind will not unglue.
Bring back Cthulhu to me. Ho 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 ho. I don't know how I did that, but do 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 do. Brush not. In her velvet dress. Bah, ha, ha, ho, ho, ho. Stop popping up there. There we go, that's better. My warm-up for today, a very rough-looking corgi claws. And symbols never die. Was it A4? So it's standard paper size? Yeah. Yeah. All right. Bum 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 bum. Ho 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 ho! I was like, what did you clip? I'm looking at the clip you made. Ha Oh, ho, ho, gotcha. What flavors do I put in?
How to make it feel fresh when they win. These are the thoughts in my brain, they spin. What shall I do with my players? What shall I do at this session? And here is my little confession. The butts in the chair mean that I have to care, and that's thrown me into depression. I worry that they will all grow bored, so I make up these sessions, and oh Lord, the crazy crap they make up themselves in that tale is the part that goes well. Players want entertainers who give them loot and no-brainers. Put them back in time or forward past their prime, or hell send them all extra planers.
What's up?
What shall I do with my players? They all think they're powerful slayers. They've smacked around all the things that they've found, but
You
the
wanna do your trailer?
monsters are just naysayers. What shall I do?
I hear the Maverick being a good boy now.
One, two, three, go. I've watched a lot of good men go bad, and damn it, now it's making me mad. I do not see the attraction or the kind of satisfaction they find promised in the pleasures so easily had. My honor halos around me like a cloak. My name is one the good guys will invoke. She's the one with whom he'd
Right there, we walk.
He's living it up with some
Not in a tower.
giving it all to some witch with dag sleeves. Figure it out, she wants money and power. It must be my charm, this moron believes. Well, she ruins lives and plots ill with the best, as many of her victims can attest. Yet though her evil's known, hell, it must be her cologne. Our captain's latest letter says that he is her guest.
Bum ba dum bum.
He was just supposed to capture her tower and fort. Now his message says I'm pleased to report that she's truly a sweet jade, and I've really got it made. Can I count on you to give us your unflagging support? 'Cause he's busy. Doing what?
He's living it up with some tot in a tower. Giving it up to some witch with pink sleeves.
Figure it out, she wants money and power. It must be my charm.
This moron believes.
Well, I could tell him he's the third one she's bested this year, or suggest he might have something to fear. But he's like all the rest, he just think that I'm a
Do 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 do.
would fall on deaf ears. But I'm tired of this game played out
Like it should.
I think it's time I do what said I should. I'll find one
Well,
and
damn it.
bring him back to right again. I've longed to make a bad man go good. We'll just turn the tables a bit. He'll be giving it all to me.
Here in my tower.
Giving it all his soul Just give me an hour. I have it within me to
Make him believe.
Or perhaps I should devise
Another plan.
that doesn't risk the soul of any man. If I give my own attention to her feminine dimension, make a bad woman go good.
Oh, I can.
She'll be
Giving it all to me here in her tower. Giving it all, their soul to retrieve.
turn it to good. Just give me now. I've got it within me to make
Roro's playing Night Rain.
her believe. It seems so
Long ago, when these are our favorite TV shows of 7 long years of misery.
who was right and who was wrong? Who'd sing that I said
By song.
inspiration and the answers to our fanon theories? But then subverted expectations came at the expense of decent writing. So now a rock
From Stephen Hell is our silver lining.
it was a stone, a giant stone, a flaming rock from outer space that demolished Westeros. That red comet there by the sun that they forgot since season 1 became the
Media that ended Game of Thrones. Eventually I'll watch Game of Thrones and the song will make more sense. That's probably not true.
Just imagine how sweet it could be
If we never had to see
such character assassination of unprecedented
unprecedented scale.
scale. Was it really worth our knowing which way the story was going? If it meant the
Ugh.
ending would get shot clean to hell. Is it easier to reconcile poor decisions with fandom hate? Or is it easier to retcon season 8? It was a stone.
Now really a stone.
A flaming rock from outer space that demolished Westeros. So no dragons had to die to turn our heroes into confusing bad guys. A meteor came and ended Game of Thrones. So I think we've found our reason to pack
About 7 seasons and forget 16 years of fanfic no one talks about.
when that comet fell from the sky to land smack dab in the middle of the God's eye. Give this fandom something better to be shocked about. Sometimes the only way to fix a plot
is to invent a nest illusion. Newfound conclusions, a star, a giant stone, a flaming rock from outer space. What ended Game of Thrones? Xbox makes you antisocial. Uh-huh, 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 uh-huh. Where? There, I see. Now? Yes. You're very, very copacetic. Hey Yo Boom is on. I haven't watched their stuff in a while. Is making a fool out of me. Social technology has made a fool out of me. I can't stand getting lost in a passage, scared of getting sauced. Let's see how. In the car and don't go too far. That's the nailing chart tonight. Nah, it doesn't need to have a bloody tip. We're a tiny human. All right. Flannel. Get another little bloop. Pull the lighter color down. Okay, let's get this nice and dark. Blah. All the cash, and put your hands in the trash. And here's the thing, they're gonna try. I'm gonna try. Probably a date. Let's do a little bit more of this. Afraid to get messy. Song about eating a woman out. Hell yeah.
A man who ain't afraid to get the job done. Glutes and abs and spandex, well, they don't impress me. Not unless he's a man of action.
And I mean for everyone.
He don't need no superpowers, he don't need to wear a cape. Don't need no fancy gadgets, that ain't what'll make him great. He don't need a lot of money, just a willing attitude. Just needs to be a giver,
Cause that's what heroes do. He just needs to be a giver. Cause that's what heroes do.
we love our heroes because they fill comic pages. Larger than life, they fill our fantasies. Maybe my expectations seem outrageous. The bar's set pretty low at equality. We need a man who won't back down from justice. A man that's capable of giving as good as he gets. We need a man with a
Bill?
mama toughness.
How?
Without all the editorial censure at the thought of getting wet. He don't need no
There you go.
superpowers, he don't need to wear a cape. Don't need no fancy gadgets, that ain't what makes him great. He don't need a lot of money
We're making a Christmas mimic.
to be a giver.
And I'm being overly
He just needs to be
unnecessary on making all the little ribbons and stuff a little bit too detailed.
They shape our culture because they shape our minds. I can't imagine wasting an opportunity.
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be deleting the lines off of this, my guidelines, because they're just there to give me the shapes I need.
Need a man who's moral without all the piety. We need a man who'll be there at the drop of a hat. We need a man who appreciates the
The irony.
of knowing how to treat a woman.
Who names herself after cats?
Don't need to be affluent, he don't need a lot of fame. He just needs to reciprocate.
Good giving and game.
He don't need a lot of muscles, he could be a total wuss. He just needs to be unafraid to eat a little. He don't need no superpowers, he don't need to wear a cape. Don't need no fancy gadgets, that ain't what'll make him great. He don't need a lot of money, just a willing attitude. Just needs to be a giver, cause that's what heroes do. He just needs to be a giver, cause that's what heroes do.
Bill. Yes. Yes, yes. Green, yes, 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 yes. Back to line. And green. We're on green already. Perfect. And then all right, let's see. Eliminate this and work from here. Get the green. We're going to put a little dab in here so we can blend this color in a little. Blend this. Blend, blend, blend. Get this to be darker. Oh. Okay, let's get a little dab of black back in here. Oh, with joy. Oh. Call me troll, call me troll, call me troll. When I'm at it, I dare to say, your favorite character is an overpowered Mary Sue. All right, let's see. And in a year or 10, we'll write the song again. I'm a bad nerd. Hi, Wasted. How are you doing? I have realized just how out of practice I am, so I'm doing a like full paint. No, I started with an outline, but I've deleted it at this. Well, erase, not deleted it at this point. We're rendering a mimic gift or a Christmas present mimic for your Christmas one-shot needs. How are you doing? Christmas mimic, indeed. Uh-oh. So, you know, for your... Because a lot of people run Christmas one-shots, and I might even run one, who knows. It won't be this weekend, though, but maybe the week after. Or the weekend after. I don't remember if I have plans that weekend right now. But, you know, you gotta have a little surprise in someone's Christmas gift in the form of a mimic, right? I don't know why I had that so far over. Two characters in your comic? Hell yeah. Just had breakfast? I don't actually remember where you're from. I know I've asked you before. But if you're just having breakfast, that would make it probably... Are you... Japan? That would be about right, yeah? Or am I doing the conversion wrong? I remember Acorns in Korea. I know it's 5 a.m. where you are. Okay. I know Pataka is Lisbon, Portugal. So, you know, I get people from different places, so it's easy. Russia. Okay. It's funny, because I normally remember by looking at my analytics to see what locations people have come in from, but I don't think you've been in one of my streams recently enough for me to have seen Russia pop up in a while. That's fair. Not normally up at 5 to be... that's fair. 5 a.m. I'm normally still awake. Yeah. I go to bed at between 7 and 8 in the morning. I worked overnights at a big box store for 16 years, give or take. I guess, well, no, we can cut out 2 hours, or 2 years, so 14 years of my life as an adult, I have worked overnights. And by the way, overnights has been much better for me. I am definitely better at being an overnighter. Oop. So, yeah. The 2 years I spent on days at the big box store. So I had worked 4 years on overnights, and then I tried to go back to days for a little bit, and it took me over 6 months to get back to sleeping on a diurnal schedule instead of a nocturnal schedule. And then they offered to give me nights again, and I took it, and it took me 2 weeks to get back. So going nocturnal is just natural for me. I am one of those people who just really is a natural night owl and more nocturnal. So yeah. Nope. That's fair. No schedule works for me. It's never rigid. That's fair. That's fair. Also. Wifey here knows I do not do very well, though, as a day shifter compared to a night shifter. After I lost my job at the big box store, I tried to switch back to a day schedule so I could spend more time with her, and I just can't do it. I tried hard, too. My real world wifey there. I'm sure that's obvious, but in case it wasn't, that is my real world wifey. Ad break. That sounds like Acorn. Acorn lives in South Korea, and apparently in South Korea, Twitch doesn't show ads, so she never has ads on here, even though she's not a subscriber or anything. Welcome back from ad jail. You love the corgi butt? I really enjoyed making that one. I'm sure it's obvious, but I've tried to make it look like a heart, so it's not just a butt, it's also a heart. But I don't always know if it looks quite as heart-like as I was trying, so I always point it out and hope that people are like, oh yeah, that was obvious. Bring this down into here some, so it looks like there's shadow underneath there. Good, 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 good. Good, good, good. Glad to hear.
That's high quality H2O.
Cheers. Next I have to make the ribbons on this on top, but I think that's coming out really good. Alright, let's get our dark green again. And we'll just take this, because this gives me a good... I thought I said dark green. There we go. Yeah. You always thought of mimics as dogs, like they have the personality as dogs? Because I could see that. They always have their tongues out too, with their kind of sharp, pointy teeth. Though dogs aren't really ambush predators. That's kind of a cat thing. So they're like dogs with like ambush predator tendencies. I'm breaking it. I'm gonna have to fix that. It's fine. After trying to eat you? Well, I mean, in a lot of games, after you beat the Mimic, they drop loot like they are a treasure chest. So, I mean, that wouldn't be too ridiculous. So maybe my Christmas Mimic will try to eat you, but then the gift will be inside. And so you'll take it out, and then it'll lick you like a puppy dog. Because it works for, you know, Santa Claus character. And one, and nail. I'll definitely need to get some more dark in here. And some more light up top. So let's get these light colors in here a little bit better. Let's just do a little dab. 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 But I really want this dark color to show up more right here. So I might just... Yeah, for sure. Like I said, it's like I think it would go well in a one shot is what my thought is when making this, is just a cute little one shot for people to play in. Instead of like an actual campaign. Oh yeah, that looks good. That's coming out right now. Okay. Drag these shadows down just a little. Not a lot. Yes. And then pull the bright down a little bit more. And then I can drag this way more. It's a little bright right here, so let's pull some of this out and then some of this in. Too much there. Or I can stretch this probably far enough and then it'll have the right sort of glow anyways. There we go. Alright, let's get some of our normal green back in here. Bard Necromancer dinosaur character, and I can imagine him being in a Christmas one-shot where everything is the same except he's in a Santa Claus. I don't know why, but whenever you said in a Christmas one, my brain immediately went to the island of Misfit Toys for a dinosaur toy. That's immediately where my mind went. And so instead of like a undead, it would be like a construct. And I'm not trying to correct yours, by the way, or change yours. That was just what I immediately imagined was like those Rex toys, like the one in Toy Story, but with a Santa hat on the island of Misfit Toys. And I don't know why. Correct? That's not the right word. Change, though. Upon the land, last Christmas ran the hair back whimsically. Some tell me I taste sophisticated. I chase my Java with wine. Still plaguing your mind? If your hours weren't so distant from mine, I would say bring it into a one-shot, if I do some, like, goofy one soon. But I can't do any this weekend, and I don't know about, again, I can't remember. Do we have anything going on next weekend, wifey? If you're still in my chat? Damn it, where's my coffee? This world is full of zombies blues. I'm so happy with the way this is turning out, even if it's slow and tedious to do it this way. And I'm really, really not looking forward to putting a bow on top, so I may just not put a bow on top, because I don't think it's going to look as good if I do. Zooming for your vein rose. He would be cute with a bow, you're right. I'll do it. It's just one of those things, you know, where you make something and it looks so exactly how you would want it to, and they're like, but I haven't done this last detail and I'm worried it's going to ruin everything. That's all it is. It's not one of those things where I think it would be a bad idea. It's just I hope I don't screw everything up whenever I make it. Like, that's all it is. It's me being a wuss. That's true. I could do a complete separate layer. It feels like cheating whenever I'm trying to do a painting style, though, to do separate layers. But if I am worried, that's probably a good idea. That's also very true, yeah. Whew. Alright, I'm going to do a little bit of a cheat here. Helps if I'm on a thing that actually does something. Let's try that again. I'm gonna cheat this. Oh, I should probably do the other first. Let me do this. That way I don't hate anything about it later. Oh. Alright, get this back to a normal size. Get some more dark in here. I know Corgi does the same thing, and it kills me when I see that many layers. I can't do that many. I don't mind having multiple layers, but like once it gets like over, I don't know, 20, I'm immediately consolidating and compressing because I can't deal with that many layers. Oh, you know, she told us twice. There we go, that's better. Alright, I need to put some shadowy bits. Well, first fix this a little. And then I need some shadow down here on the bottom. Uh-oh. And then I want some dark along this edge, like it's under the ribbon. When you let other people use them, they will find ways to use and abuse them. And it's gotten hard to excuse them. So just don't let them borrow my dice. Don't let them borrow my dice. I forgot to get a hold of Mary. The person who sings this song said she would play one of my one-shots, and I didn't get a hold of her when I was supposed to. Psycho had like an actual musician playing. Probably a wizard, knowing her. Though she plays a little bit of everything. No, seriously. To be certain of this choice we've made would not make us stronger. What's the worst that could happen? Oops, we split the party. When they perform this live, they always end this by saying, "Sorry, DMs," and I'm always like, I don't accept your apology. Don't split the party. Sorcerer is my number one. I have played everything. I love Bard a lot because I do a lot of... But the problem is, who wants to mix their real-world skills, you know? But Sorcerer is, like, my most common. The funny thing is, I don't know that I've ever played a character with low charisma. I always want to have the ability for my character to speak. Like, even if I'm playing a barbarian, I have a 10 or higher charisma. It's never been my dump stat. If we don't die, but I know you're gonna do it again. So sorry, DM. But, yeah, I don't know how many times you've been in here, Wasted. I know you've been in here a couple, but, like, I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about some of this stuff. I am a professionally trained fire performer. I don't do it for money, really. I have in the past, but it's been a long time ago. A beer cult. I had a player who was playing a cleric, who's created the Church of Kevin Bacon. And he created a whole class of magic called Fumamancy because he was so obsessed with his character smoking all the time. And I play 11 different instruments musically. I'm probably bad at most of them now. I haven't played any of them in probably a year, but I do know how to play 11 different instruments. So playing a bard is too much like playing myself. Anytime people cast me, though, they almost always make me into a bard who does either dragon breath spell or uses flaming weapons just to fill in that realism.
Don't worry, just stories, it's not your turn. Don't fear them, just hear how someone else burns.
I have an electric bass. I have a 4/4 bass, which is broken and I need to replace. I have an ocarina, a shakuhachi. I play all 4 types of saxophone, or at least 4. I don't play contrabass saxophone, so I play 4. I play soprano, alto, tenor, and baritone. I don't play bass or contrabass saxophone, but I play those 4. So those 4: ocarina, shakuhachi, bass, upright bass with the bow, cello,
Don't worry, just stories, not like it seems. Don't
clarinet. Wow, flute.
really part of your dream.
A little one, like not a full size one. Then
She's a bit whimsical, loves a romance. She sponsors comebacks, gives just one more chance. His is the tension, the plotting.
the problem whenever I list off the 11 instruments is I always forget which ones I have and haven't said yet.
Don't worry, just stories, not like it's real. Don't fear them, just hear how someone else feels. After we faced what we hate and we fear, the curtain falls slowly, the house lights appear. Now that it's over, love, how do you feel? Isn't it nice to know none of it's
All right, I guess let's do a new layer then, and figure out how to do a ribbon, a bow. I mean, oh, it's fine. I guess technically I'm supposed to have um something that goes like this, right? A red ribbon that goes this direction. It's fine though. It looks fine without it. We'll just do the bow, and the bow will probably hopefully cover most of it. So in high school, for what it's worth, I played saxophone for 4 years, or for 4 years in high school, 3 years in middle school. That was the wrong brush. I want this. I just want a thick. Nope, I want this, and I want to make this wider. Um. I'll just spread that one out that way. That's not centered, is it? Okay, let's see. This needs to be centered. I want to make this thinner. I want this to be visibly separated. But yeah, and then the rest, I don't know. I've come from a family who's very musical. My sisters all either performed in band or sang in high school. My dad played a bunch of instruments. My mother was a clarinetist. I kind of want to make this darker. How do I make this darker and still look right? Hmm. Hmm. Piano is his main, choir additional garage band. I've been in a garage band essentially with some friends. And I played electric bass for that. How does this work? Okay, so they have the knot. And then the bow. I guess I could just do it on this side. I don't know. Look is purple, the first one where I've sat. We have not traveled at all. Say we can't go tomorrow. That's definitely not supposed to be that far up, so let's do this. Yeah, I definitely got some autism from my mother. Let's see, I want this. I still want the shadow to exist. Just lower. Twinkle, and I'm no rhythm. There we go. That doesn't quite look right. It's not quite wrong, though. I just feel like I need to do something to finish it. Something's not quite finished with it, even though I thought the bow was finished. Bum, 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 bum.
Bump went something in the cellar. We went down there together. A skitter above us, and then a slam. Does nobody love us?
Or give a damn. Nothing someone in the cellar.
We're trapped down here all together. We're gamers and good ones, and here's our dice. I understand once.
You make me twice. Bump in the cellar. Bump, 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 bump in the cellar.
With a noise in the cellar. I wouldn't take us on when we're together. Make us split up, 'cause then we're weak. I'd cook us for supper, served up with leeks. Why stop the noise in the cellar? Party, get our XP together. A skitter, it's near us, and
Oh.
I wish that it feared us. What's a fighter for? When something in the cellar, we'll handle it together. We'll need a cleric in the cellar. Fights go better together. The tiles always run red.
Thank you. Thank you for coming by and hanging out, Wasted. Big love.
Lose or walk.
Also, wait, if you haven't disappeared yet, if you're not part of my Discord, feel free to put exclamation Discord, because I'd love to see your art in my Discord too. I know it'll probably pop up elsewhere, but just saying. I love to see other people's arts. Anything that you're allowed to. Anyways, you have a wonderful day.
In the cellar. When something in the cellar. We'll handle it together. We've dealt with a noise in the cellar. Never should have locked us.
Oh, that works better. Okay, maybe it was just
A rogue and a lockpick.
it was just a scaling issue.
Or the old clock ticks were out and free. When something in the cellar. We'll handle it together.
Oh, okay. Cool, 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 cool. Alrighty. Well, I figured I'd try. Anyways, big love and thank you for hanging out. You have a wonderful day. There we go. Much better.
Almost done with season one, next mission on the list. Nothing interrupts the run, on that I do insist. I fiddle with my earbuds, check the laces on my shoe. I need another gear to get my farm to level 2.
File. Save as.
For Abel, I've been running Abel.
Christmas Mimic.
My pace is getting faster as I run most every day. Listening to the runners, getting bitten, going gray. I run a 5, I am staying
Export.
so my town can survive.
Christmas Mimic.
So I run for Abel. Running and running for Abeltown. Faster so zombies won't chase me down. Running and running for Abeltown. My helicopter crashed right outside of Abeltown. A rocket launcher shot it, brought my transportation down. And worse, it fell a place where flights of zombies like to roam. A zombie runner 5 named Alice.
Introduce me to my home.
I'm wearing her old number with her backpack on my back. Listening on the radio to Eugene and to Jack. Apocalypse is recent, there are sports bras to be found. Chipotle apps and ammo lying thick upon the ground. I'm run a 5, I am staying alive, so
My town can survive. I can run. So I run for Mabel. Running and running for Abeltown. Rustlers of zombies can't chase me down.
running and running for Abeltown. I've cried with Dr. Myers and I might be sweet on Sam.
That's nice. Do not give a damn.
Useful for the intel and supplies that I can bring. As runner 5 I listen, but I never say a thing. And I really hope that Jody runner 4 will get to live. And she's careful, her death I won't forgive. But runners do get bit.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know what update occurred there, but yeah, you can.
Is the last thing I know.
What do I want to draw for my final one for the day? Can survive. I can run. So I run from Mabel.
Running and running for Abeltown. Faster so zombies won't chase me down.
Actually, before I figure out, let's go ahead and take a 15-minute break. Yep, Maverick says break time. And I'm sure Wifey wants to see me for a few moments, so let's take a quick little break. I hope you guys... That's not what was supposed to happen. Let's try that again. There we go. Okay, we'll be back shortly.
Faster so zombies won't chase me down. Running and running for Abeltown. There are many runner 5s avoiding zombies while they run. Many of them geeks like me discovered that it's fun. It's cool to check your numbers, see your route upon the map. I might be just a little bit addicted to this app. I'm runner 5, I am staying alive, so my town can survive. I can run, so I run for my Abel. Running and running for Abeltown. Faster so zombies won't chase me down. Running and running for Abeltown. Faster so zombies won't chase me down. Running and running and running and running for Abeltown. protection. Weapons with reach are such a fine treat. Many hold their spear with affection. Cast a spell and you risk your neck, unless you make your concentration check. Drink a potion or read a scroll, and shoot far away from a grassy knoll. That new edition called D&D 3E has another concept that mystifies me. Moving through spaces threatened by your enemies provokes attacks of opportunity. Provokes attacks of opportunity. To move, attack, and escape unhacked, 3 things you'd better consider. Dodge, mobility, spring attack, or brother, you're gonna be bitter. Another thing, if you move and kill, consider taking the tumble skill. When you're fleeing, it saves you woe if you lack the HP to go toe to toe. That new edition called D&D 3E has other rules perplexing me. Sometimes when combatants want to try to be cute, these feats let them have the opportunity to avoid attacks of opportunity. Disarm the swordsman or punch like Bruce. Sunder or bull rush or trip 'em. Grapple or pin or maybe seduce. It's all in the way that you grip 'em. In that new edition of D&D 3E, an AOO per round seems fair to me. I always travel with my own friends who get their own opportunities to make attacks of opportunity. Get more advantage from AOOs. Take a feat called combat reflexes. Only one blow on each of your foes. How many? Depends what your dex is. Seems complicated, but we're almost done. You may walk away, but you never want to run. Only pick things up when you're safe from attack. You can draw your weapon, but don't put it back. That new edition called D&D 3E revised itself to bewilder me. But 3.5 keeps the AOOs alive, so you get your golden opportunity to make attacks of Sometimes a wizard's bag of tricks needs a little help, a real quick fix. If that's the case, you know what to do. Call me Magnus Retail for the spells that cast true. Your spell won't cast, I'll make another, glamour won't last. Don't call your mother, I'm the genuine article, an alchemist and genius squared. You need sigils and signs, pay me money, words to combine that don't sound funny, thesaurus procure, a businessman and genius squared. You say that you were walking along when you tripped and you fell and you broke your wand. Don't throw away your ailing stick. I'll fix it, paint it, polish it slick. Scrying to do, I can find it, an enchantment or two. I've refined it, clandestine, done with utmost discretion by genius squared. You want a carpet to fly, I can deliver a mermaid's left eye, shipped down the river. I specialize in merchandise of magic, I'm a genius squared. I've got amulets made of silver and gold, rings from queens a millennia old, wreak flaming death, cause misery, there's just a small, non-negotiable fee. Life's a little less grim when it's enchanted and impossible win can be granted. Cross my palm with lots of gold, and it is sold by genius squared. There's someone you fear, need a favor, should he disappear, I'll be your savior as long as payments in advances. I demand a genius squared. There's a witch whose looks are giving you trouble. Sabatra's her name, with a boil and a bubble. She's a cousin of mine, and I'm sure you can see why I double my fee when it's close family. So your spell won't cast, I'll make another, glamour won't last. Don't call your mother, I'm the genuine article, an alchemist and genius squared. So come on down, magic wholesale, best deals in town. At Magnus Retail, I'm the genuine article, an alchemist and genius squared. So come on down, magic wholesale, best deals in town. At Magnus Retail, I'm the genuine article, an alchemist and genius squared. Music was considered divine. Pythagoras, he showed us how with twine or string, whatever, the ratios are the thing that makes perfection. inside your head, and there it stayed. The doctrine of ethos and music's a force, a microcosm of creation at its source. It's mathematics, the ultimate code, and the universe was singing in my favorite mode. You had to listen. The sound made you whole, any shape the player wanted, he could twist in your soul. The music of ancients used several modes. Through Dorian and Phrygian, the power flowed. The music played hot, the music played cold. The legends say that in its day it rocked and rolled. It's mathematics, the ultimate code, and the universe is singing in my favorite mode. You have to listen. The sound made you whole, any shape the player wanted, he could twist in your soul. You want him calm as you demand, in the palm of your hand. Dorian's the mode you want, brother. Forgetting right from wrong, so exciting is your song. Phrygian's the mode that fires him like no other. Some say that it's evil and it makes the mind weak, but ethos is the magic that musicians seek. They say that it's lost now, they say that it's gone, but those that play the day away will prove them wrong. It's mathematics, the ultimate code, and the universe is singing in my favorite mode. You had to listen. The sound made you whole, any shape the player wanted, he could twist in your soul. Philosophers spoke the music of spheres, and politicians limited what one could hear. Upon much reflection, I have to conclude there's those that would prefer the power more subdued. It's mathematics, the ultimate code, and the universe is singing in my favorite mode. You had to listen. The sound made you whole, any shape the player wanted, he could twist in your soul. Well, I hope you understand that the music's in command. You're the one awaiting its pleasure, and he who this denies is most certainly unwise. His muse's faults, there's no one waltzing to his measure. There'll always be magic in songs that are played. The music gets inside your head and there it stays. The doctrine of ethos says music's a force, a microcosm of creation at its source. It's mathematics, the ultimate code, and the universe is singing in my favorite mode. You have to listen. The sound makes you whole, any shape the player wanted, he could twist in your soul. It's mathematics, the ultimate code, and the universe is singing in my favorite mode. You have to listen. The sound makes you whole, any shape the player wants to, he can twist in your soul. Any shape the player wanted, he could twist in your soul. When I was a little rat, my uncles told me, you'll sail the seas for the screevies, our niece. You are a little rat,
Returned I have.
brave as can be. Here's silver for easing your grieving, our niece. Hiding
Maybe.
by nature here, this rat knows her task. I'll sail the seas for the screevies,
There we go.
I've got my sword, here is my mask. I've silver to trade with the greedy for home.
Bum 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 bum.
We are sailing, each with a story inside.
All right.
Ocean secrets all have something to hide. Vincent's a little gnome gone round the bend. Some fear he's mad and forsaken. He is. He's such a little gnome with an octopus friend. But he kept us safe from the kraken. He did. Sometimes they call him mad, the anchor's away. The ship setting off with its haul in the hold. Vincent will giggle then, and Squiggles will say that he'll show them all. We are sailing, each with a story inside. Ocean secrets all have something to hide. One cold and foggy night we had to explore. A ship all adrift, take its measure. A shark ate our sailors up, and then what is more, a priest beat our skiff to the treasure. We fought a little bit, but during the strife, the priest fired the ship, and we're going away. Vincent can summon things, I'm good with a knife. We'll find a way to keep rowing today. We are sailing, each with a story inside. Ocean secrets all have something to hide. Serving my shifty lord, this rat knows her task. I'll sail the seas for the screevies I roam.
Bum 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 ba da da da.
Such silver to trade with the greedy for home. That little octopus, its eyes look so wise. I will keep silent about them, I will. The gnome knows my nature now, but will tell the world lies.
No, that's not what I want.
Will have
I don't know what I want to do.
them for ill.
What am I drawing, guys?
I'm in my pajamas, it's the end of the day. Time to blow off some steam, that's what they say.
No.
Gotta take care of me a little intimate.
We're gonna do this.
Just sit back, relax in my gaming chair. Gonna grab my controller, hang on and hold tight, and load up a game to make everything right. Science fiction fantasy.
Actually, who's...
It's time for getting freaky. I like to play it harder, but I'll also take
Have I done two of each? Two of each? Two of each? Yeah, I've done two of each. Okay.
'cause I'm getting something right.
We're gonna do a little side fun.
A hot alien to bone.
Let's do...
Some say that combat is what makes the game, but that's not what makes this lady play. When it comes to the guns, it's still all about size. And a spaceship that's
Man, some of these are going to be difficult to try to translate. I know I haven't explained what I'm about to do. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. We'll do this. Insert as reference. I'm in the process of getting a reference for arting, sir. But you are correct. I have done two arts so far, and I'm grabbing a reference for the third. All three arts today have been done in different styles entirely. This last one's going to be sprite work. We're gonna build this guy. I don't have my pixel pin on here, as I saved one. Where's my pixel pin? There it is. And all this is going to get redone in different colors here. Anyways, how are you doing, Maggot? What? So wait, that outside is the wrong color. It's supposed to be that color. Oh, there we go. Full of an unhealthy amount of rage. What, have you been playing Master Duel? Running into Draco Tail? Oh, more of that. Gotcha. Let's fix this. Both Maxine. Yeah, that gets a little ridiculous. Oh wait, what's my button? Is it this one? Yeah, we'll just do that. Not a garbage scow. Yeah, I've been there a couple times. especially with some of those cards. I'm like, there's no way you guys started with that again. They did, obviously, but... Oh. A game that doesn't hate you. Balatro? No, Balatro hates everybody. Mega Bonk. I don't know what that is.
My marbles, they're with the pebbles on your littered floor. But if you come through that door,
3D... Oh, Survivor IO style. Got it. Okay, cool. I like the Survivor IO games. Which is what I'm always going to call those, because that was the ones who did it. They're the ones who did it first. That's the original one that Vampire Survivors is based on. Okay, well maybe it's based on Survivor IO then. Survivor IO is like the classic one I'm familiar with, at least. I'm not going to promise that there's not another one in between. There we go. Why is it not giving me that? Sure. How did that color end up being exactly the color I used for my background? How did you manage to do that, Corgi? Ha rah 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 rah. A Fakemon made by Corgi. I'm doing the sprite work for it. Yep. Gen 1's sprite size. I've been doing it for all of the little Fakemon they've made, and each time my sprite work gets even better, so, you know, because I learn new tricks each time. He didn't yet. this was part of their, they do art challenges, so it was more about just creating a design than giving it stats or anything. And I'm making these, and then once I'm done making all of them, they're like, we're going to have to actually make this game if you do all this. So I'm doing it to try to make them make a game. And I'll help them with it, of course. Since they're just doing a ROM hack, you just have to learn how to edit values at that point. A lot of values, don't get me wrong, but you don't have to try to build it from scratch. Yeah, well, you just replace the sprites is the best part. If you just replace them with all the new ones, you don't even have to use any of the ones that already exist. Yeah, so yes, but I'm just saying you cut them, put this over top of one of the other ones. Yeah, I know, but that's what I was saying. Get rid of all the originals for this. It's fire and steel. Sure, I mean, it'll probably be Gen 2 with Gen 1 graphics or whatever. They made this without any generation in mind. It was supposed to be their own. I'm the one who decided to do Gen 1 sprites. And there's plenty of ROM hacks that put steel and stuff into Gen 1, so that won't be too hard to do. Yeah, a lot of them put in 3 values, because they also add in fairy a lot of times. To save Phantasmal Killer puts them in their grave. I say I don't know that I really have seen anyone actively try to use Phantasmal Killer, to be fair. Like, it's like, let me try this, and then that's about where it goes. Are there no spells that start with Y or X? Now, how would I do the whiskers? I guess I can make them super exaggerated instead of super skinny. Bam. Yes. I don't know why people act like making sprites is so hard. As long as you have a basic concept of how basic art, you're just downsizing it and simplifying as many shapes as possible. I'm not going to say it's the easiest thing, but I feel like it's always ends up being easier than people make it out to be.
She said autumn is a scent. It's carrot on the breeze. I smell October.
Right, and you just have to get it close. It doesn't have to look perfect because your brain, it's everything's so low resolution. Your brain fills in the rest. So the little tricks you use are just all it takes to get that little extra bump, essentially. I'm not going to post this one on mine. That will be posted in here. Wait, which ones have I posted before I do this? Is there a way to search a Discord channel for messages that you've done? Okay, I've done those 4. Found them manually, so I can do that one. Just that one. I don't have to upload any of the others. Ugh. Are you getting beaten up? Need some Benny Hall music going. I really like how this came out. It looks really good. It's just a sprite. Like whenever I'm looking at it uploaded on another location, it looks really good. Because it's actually like, you know, this... Oh yeah, whenever you zoom out, so it's actually to scale, it looks really good. Right. Yeah, exactly. Again, all those little... Yeah, you have to simplify it because it's going to be seen from back here, not from where you can count the pixels. Ah, yes, this is a rat with a fire tail and some sort of spiky frill. Maybe I can do one more. I've got time to do one more sprite. I do not have time to finish the Pokédex on this stream because... Not because I couldn't do all of them that we have, but because we don't have all of them yet. I have some that I've designed. I haven't sprited any of my own. Maybe I can do one of my own then. I've only sprited theirs so far. And I don't know why I made that decision and haven't sprited any of my own. Exactly, yeah. Why would I make theirs look better than mine? Obviously. I've been really pleasantly surprised with how all of them have come out so far that I've done. Would you prefer to see a Listrosaur, a Micro Gomphodon, or a what's this one called? I can't remember what this creature's called. A symbol. Hold on. Brain doesn't work. Where's my reference picture? I'll pull it up on screen. That'll tell me. It should, if I still have that information. I don't have the information on there anymore. Ah! Well, it's a type of mosasaur. I can't... Big fan of mosasaurs? Okay, we can do that. I will grab the Symbalgy as its Pokemon name. This was back when I still had a white background and it hurt my eyes before I realized I could make the whole background dark gray and make things so much easier. like by default instead of having to like paint it or whatever. And since this was part of their drawing challenge, because every last Saturday of the month, Phil and Corgi do a drawing challenge. So far, all of them, not all of them, all but one of them have been doing Pokemon with random types based on a different creature from a time period. So, like, the first one they did was, I think, Triassic, and then they did Jurassic, and then they've done 2 in Cretaceous. And I've played along with each one, where I would choose creatures that didn't match theirs, because they also randomly would roll, they like, here's our 6 creatures, we're going to roll a d6, and we're going to narrow it down, get our creature at random, get our typing at random. That way you can't plan ahead too much. I mean, you can if you already know what the full list is, but you know. And so I'm always like, hey, what's your guys' list? I want to choose 4 that are not the ones you have, so that way there's a possibility, like I always get 3 out of the 4, because they always do 3 each. And so it lets me keep the same pace. How big is this stupid image? What the hell? Why did I make this one, like, massive compared to all the other ones I've done? There we go. No, Ryan, do not die. Please do the live. I don't know what what was your build at that point? I don't know if that one has different characters. I was about to ask that, but I don't even know if the... Okay. Okay, I mean, that's a reasonable strategy in those type of games. Yeah. Okay. I did not give myself enough space for this creature. Alright, let's adjust. Scooch this way. And then I just make its head go upward. Easy. Got it. Boop. Oh my love, I'm a friend. Why is it getting the wrong color off of there? There we go. No, that's still... Give me the light color. There we go. Like, sure, I'm colorblind. I get it, computer, but like, I'm not that colorblind. I can tell the dark color from the light color. Those values are very different. Say the words. Yes, as a bad, bad, bad boy, don't you know? You think you're safe out there on the street, but down here, I still love, in regards to Pokemon and thinking of sprites and everything, the entirety of a single render of Blastoise is bigger than the entirety of the first Gen 1 game. A modern rendering of Blastoise is bigger than Gen 1 was, data-wise. That's true, yeah. Yeah. And I love that. I think that's such a cute thing to be aware of. Cute? I don't know if cute's the right word, but I'm going to use the word cute. You know, when it was a necessity, yeah. And I don't mind minor, what's the word I want to say? Where they're not perfect, but they still try to be mostly efficient with their space and their code. But like modern ones are just getting a little bit too far with like how poorly optimized some of the newer stuff is out there. Yeah. Oh, it's for the future. No, it's not. You're taking it out. Oh, no, this is supposed to be white. We're doing little marks for Tiffys. Trying to make sharp-looking teeth, man, on such small sprites, that's the hard thing to do. I'm getting pretty good at it, but it is still a pain in the ass. Especially with, like, both Phil and Corgi like to draw things with, like, a bunch of realistic small teeth. And I'm like, you're killing me, guys. But this one I can't even complain about them because this one's my design. But it's happened a lot with their designs. It's almost like real-world dinosaurs and paleo creatures had tiny, sharp teeth, rows of tiny, sharp teeth, and were practical, and not, you know, creatures made for a video game. Well, and some of them have teeth. I love all the ones that have what are called unspecialized teeth. Which of course are like, oh, so we don't know what this thing ate. And they're like, but it definitely ate. We can tell that. Stop trying to act like this means it didn't have a specific type of diet. We just don't understand why it had this diet. We can see contents of meat in their stomach. Right, right. Right. Just like people, generally. I guess you can kind of choose nowadays, but... The ones with... Yeah, the ones with these teeth happen to be better at surviving than others. On average, yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. I thought Eyes did. Okay. Gotcha. Right. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Voila! Some algae. It looks more like a turtle shell than algae or than moss on its back. Hold on. Let's fix that. And I don't know if I can make it look more moss-like. Actually, that may have done it if I would have just stopped there. So let's go back and redo that. Nope, that still looks kind of turtley. That's a little better. Whatever. I did good at making the teeth look like little sharp teeths. I'm happy with how that came out. Arrgh. I mean, that's not overly surprising in a rude way. You tend to do stuff without being with in games where you're not needing to work on those skills specifically. Which sounds rude to say, but you know. It is true. Alright. We're 15 minutes till. I think we can find someone to... That only took me 15 minutes to do, by the way. So let me... Did I upload that as a transparent or not? Yes, okay. No, I hadn't even uploaded it. I was checking before I uploaded it if it was on transparency or not. So, that's what I was looking at. I ought to do one of my own. Alright, who are we raiding out to? Pataka's still on. Screw it, let's watch the animation. Automation. We haven't... Automation, yeah, he's playing Alchemy Factory. It's one that's pretty new, and some people donated it to him because he loves this automation games, kind of like you do. Nerd, indeed. Portuguese nerd. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Thank you for being part of my evening, and let me be part of yours. We only get some hours a day, and you chose to spend some of that time with me, so I thank you very much for it. Shout out to Wasted, who hung out with us as long as they could before they had to go do some artwork of their own. and everyone else who's been hanging out with us. Tomorrow is Saturday. I have family stuff going on, so I will not be streaming. Next week, I don't even know what the schedule looks like. We've got different days where people are doing stuff, so we'll play it by ear as we go. That being said, send some big love, Pataka, our Portuguese streamer from Lisbon. And big love, everyone. I hope to see you next time, but if not, I understand. Bye.